Imagine taking a breath, and suddenly, there's nothing. No air, no oxygen, no life. Just 5 seconds of absolute nothingness. You wouldn't even have time to scream before the world started falling apart. At that very moment, every human, animal, and plant on Earth would feel an unbearable pressure in their lungs. The oxygen in your blood would vanish, and your body would instantly begin to suffocate. You'd gasp for air that doesn't exist, but there's something worse happening all around you. Without oxygen, the sky would turn darker, because oxygen molecules scatter sunlight, creating our familiar blue sky. The world would fade into a deep blackish gray, like a nightmare in daylight. High above, airplanes would lose lift and begin plummeting to the ground. Engines would die instantly, because combustion needs oxygen. Cars, power plants, and even fires would all go silent. The planet would become eerily quiet. No wind, no flame, just a global pause. The Earth's ozone layer would vanish too. It's made from oxygen atoms. In that instant, ultraviolet radiation from the sun would hit Earth's surface directly, burning skin and scorching everything exposed. The temperature would spike dramatically and the air pressure would drop. Now look around. Concrete buildings begin to crack and crumble because oxygen binds the compounds in cement. Metals that rely on oxidized surfaces for strength would weaken. Bridges and skyscrapers would begin to fail. Everything that once stood strong would start to fall apart. At sea level, oceans would start to boil on their surface. Without oxygen in the atmosphere, water molecules would break apart under sunlight. Fish and marine life would suffocate instantly. The air would smell like burning metal and dust, if anyone were alive to smell it. Your eardrums would burst from the sudden pressure change. The sky, once full of planes and birds, would be empty. The planet would be in chaos in just 5 seconds. And then, just as suddenly as it disappeared, oxygen returns. The atmosphere fills again, engines reignite, and life gasps in confusion. But the world isn't the same. Fires reignite uncontrollably. Buildings are damaged. People are injured. The briefest pause in oxygen left scars that would last for centuries. Those 5 seconds would remind us of one terrifying truth. Our world, our lives, every breath we take, depend on something invisible. Something we take for granted every single second. Without it, even for a moment, everything ends. So what if it really happened? What would humanity learn if the air itself could vanish? If that thought made your heart race, subscribe to What If Files, where we explore the impossible, question reality, and imagine the edge of existence.